Okay, I am going to take you through my leg workout. Normally on my leg days, I like to start out with hamstring curls and leg extensions just to wake up the hamstrings and the quads and get everything going. So on the hamstring curl, I normally like to do the laying down one because I just feel it more, but the only one that was available was the sitting down one. You just want to make sure to go really slow. So I like to do 1 second down and 3 to 5 seconds up. That way you know you're not going too heavy. And then this one right here is going to be the leg extensions. So again, like 1 second up, 3 to 5 down, just making sure you're really waking up the muscle and you're getting that mind to muscle memory. I think a lot of people go a little bit heavier than they actually need to actually target and work the muscle. And you'll notice at the top, I kind of flip my feet out and make sure your feet are flexed as well, and you'll feel it even more. So again, on this I did 3 sets of 10 to 15. And then I moved right into deadlifts, and I think deadlifts are the ugliest movement, but they work your hamstrings really good, and that's what I'm trying to get is my tie-in, which is the muscle that connects to your booty to your hamstrings. So just make sure you're going slow and getting a good stretch down, and when you come up, squeeze your butt and make an ugly butt. Like, no one looks good doing these, but that is how you're going to really get that good squeeze and pulse in there to target the muscle. And so these first 3 exercises are targeting the hamstrings and the glutes for the most part. So I went and I did hip thrusts, which these get your glutes really good. So 1 second up, 3 to 5 seconds down, and at the top right there, you want to squeeze your booty as hard as you can so you're really activating those glutes. Then I went into doing a leg press, and you'll notice right there I situate myself so I'm just barely off of the seat. This is going to help you target more of that glute hamstring area rather than the quads. I mean, you're still working the quads, but that just gets a little bit more of a stretch right there. I put my feet a little bit higher, and that also is going to hit your hamstrings a little bit more. And you'll notice when I push up at the top, I lift my toes just to make sure I am pushing all the way through the heels. And then I just took off some of the weight, and I'm going to do single leg press. And on both of these, my legs were already dead for some reason, and so I am not going knees to chest like you should. So I'm doing like the tiniest pulses, but you should bring your leg all the way to your chest and push all the way up to get your full range of motion. Again, on these, I'm pushing through that hill, and I have my feet a little bit higher just so it's stretching the hamstring a little bit more than your quad area. Your feet placement really makes a difference on most exercises. So next I went and did squats, and I do a wide stance squats. Again, like I just said, the way you place your feet make a big difference. You also notice when I took the rack off and scooted back, you don't want to do a million steps with your feet. So step back and do like 2 to 3 steps to get into your placement. And you want to stand up as tall as you can and look straight ahead. You never want to look down. That'll cause a lot of back pain. So wide stance and go as deep as you can and push through your heels. Again, all leg movements for the most part should be pushing through your glute. I supersetted the squats with walking lunges. Supersetting the lunges with the squats can tend to be a lot and tire out your muscle, so even this 20-pound bar can be a lot, so you can do it without weight as well. I did 3 sets of 12 on each side, so overall I did 24 lunges altogether, making sure I'm pushing through my heel and my knee doesn't go over my toe. I like to do calf raises on all of my leg days. I only filmed one of the exercises. If you point your toes outwards, you will be working the inside of your calf muscle. If you point them inwards, you'll be hitting the outside of your calf muscle. And I did 3 sets of 10 to 15 calf raises, and that is the leg workout.